Hopefully no one crashes.
You can say all your crew jokes now. Ghost Dog is live.
Oh my god, excuse me.
That's okay. I'm on Twitch and I have this big message that says, "Warning: my content may be unsuitable for younger audiences." So the concept of a bad word to a Scotsman is completely null and void.
What is a bad word in Scotland?
Is the FCA listening?
It's fine.
Scotland is like Finland. It's like the swear words are the entire vocab.
I can make the entire Scottish words a swear word because all I do is put F inside of them, and that's basically how we speak normally, so that's fine.
You fucking pissed to think otherwise, though. Oh, wait, no, that's Ireland. And
my live stream is up, so there you go, Chazly. You've got YouTube, I've got Twitch. We may get world domination yet.
I'm actually currently restreaming to both YouTube and Twitch.
I need to get into that.
Watch out, guys! We've got a badass over here.
But it's the only problem is it's like for some reason the restream doesn't like if you try to stream to both YouTube and Twitch at a bitrate higher than 6,000 kilobits a second.
Oh no.
But I have a lot of CPU overhang, so I just set it that I record at a different quality than I stream because you have an insane
CPU that can do both.
Yeah, I do have an insane CPU. I got it basically half off.
It's a weird flex, but okay.
That meme is dead.
Oh, I'm fucking with my frequency sheet. Are we ready to go?
Just like
ready when y'all are.
Germany's plan for Eric. You know, it's also dead. Germany's plan for world dominance.
Well, that went rather well from the last two
times.
Thank
you, Tice, for reminding me to check that. Yeah, there's still.
They are just a secret.
Oh, let me check the stores. I don't need half this crap.
Let's get it on, lad.
This is an interesting competition. This Kilo improved, Akula 2, Akula 3 versus a Perry, a Seawolf, and a Virginia. Interesting.
Wait, Stallion? That's fine, whatever.
Alexander, why aren't you in the Alrosa? Or the Lotto?
That's fine. No, if he wants to go in the Kilo improve, that's fine.
Sizzler. It's too many weapons.
Kid in the candy store mode engaged. It's like, what weapons will I have? Oh yes, I'm Russian. I can have all of them.
All the weapons.
All the weapons, comrade.
Communism has been well to us. All right.
Cease the means of destruction.
A few more.
Oh man, would you imagine how OP the Seawolf would be if it had the fucking UUMs? Holy shit. That thing would become I am death, destroyer of world.
Well, fortunately, this is real life. So, how many Akulas 1, 2, and 3 are there versus the 3 Seawolf class vessels?
I know, right? There's almost as many Seawolves as there are Akulas.
All you and your two buddies are going to need all 8 tubes.
Wait, what is it?
Half the Akulas are laid up in dry dock right now.
Yeah, but not when the Seawolf was first announced.
Well, basically Russia's submarine fleet is in the dry dock right now, isn't it?
No, because the dry dock is in the bottom of the ocean.
It's called Never Go to the Eastern Side of Novaya Zemlya.
So we don't talk about that side.
Are we starting? Holy.
Yes, we are starting.
Ready when you are.
Let me just double check all the settings are good.
Russia's the only country to tow a submarine.
Please do auto crew for everything.
Auto crew is you can use auto crew for anything.
What is it? Russia gets a submarine to be scrapped, sinks were on the way to be scrapped, raises it, tows it, sinks again, raises it, tows it, sinks again.
Just one thing, just pro tip for everyone. If you're wondering why you can't set your weapon ranges or speeds or anything, turn auto crew off for weapon stations because that's actually...
It's really useless because
it's a decent starting point. I like to use it as a starting point.
Yeah, the thing with the auto crew is they're configuring the weapon for dangerous water stuff rather than RA stuff. So.
Well, but like the auto crew's good.
Chris, don't frickin' jinx it, you bastard! He was like, game crashes on start.
Welcome to Dangerous Waters, folks.
All right, let's
three restarts later, you'll get the mission.
All right, let's all pray to the chaos gods that this we did not get.
Everyone pray to RA Jesus.
Sorry, that's I don't think
anyone actually does anything like that. So you're good. All right, let's go.
Hey, it's what me and my normal flying squadron say about BMS. It actually stands for Black Magic Ship because that's what you have to do to get it to work.
Oh god, you're not wrong.
I was about to say, Davis
shit,
Mark
guys.
This game has code that has existed before I existed. Like,
do we want to split into voice channels, or what are your guys' thoughts?
it's funner if we're all in here together because then we can start screaming at each other when we're
Chazly,
Chazly,
if you need to talk privately, we'll just use the team chat and text.
Yeah, that's usually how I go about it. All right, let's frickin' go.
Go.
Chazly, wasn't it like what the America shows you what a submarine is like is nothing compared, because what's that one movie? What is it? Down Periscope is actually what a submarine is like in the US Navy.
Well, that was the World War II one.
That is more accurate as to how naval crews behave.
Well, after a couple of weeks at sea, yes.
Which is hilarious because that diesel vessel would never have spent more than 2 days at sea.
I found a fingernail in the chili.
Lovely.
What is it like? But you know what the worst part?
Ah, shit! It's the Port Totore is the good one on the Virginia.
Yes,
oh, God.
They what is it?
But, you guys
they subvert your expectations with the Totore on the Virginia.
Oh shit! I forgot to
Ryan
change
Johnson designed it.
Load it.
Oh god! I just ended the game and already I'm getting contacts. Holy shit!
Oh my god! I thought you said you just ended the game, not entered the game. I freaked out for a second. I was like, "We just got here."
You just got here. Chazly will strangle you if you pull that shit.
Turn the game down a little bit.
So
I've not played with a Russian boat in a while, so when the guy first started talking to the diving officer, I thought he had to clear his throat at first.
291 designated Sierra.
Oh
1.
god, where's my Porter Sucking Russian dials. Emergency blow. Do not want to press that button.
Yeah, go ahead and press that. That'll be hilarious.
Yeah.
How to get sunk in 3 easy steps.
Did you ever see me when I serviced in a fucking Akula and started shooting at the P3 harassing?
Oh sure, but this thing is diesel engines. I've actually not used the diesel boat. Stuff you use.
I love that. You just picked it. Are you just telling me right now you're picking a submarine you've never touched before?
090
Good luck with that.
designated Sierra. Control acoustics.
Oh, thank God.
New contact. Bearing 290 designated Sierra 3.
Oh come on! What?
Control acoustics. New contact.
Oh god! I pressed some button.
047
For
designated
future reference, if you press L, it locks the
Stealing
nav map to be centered on own ship.
That's handy to know.
For some reason I was trying to press L to bring up voice chat, and I discovered that.
I'm not sure what half the shit on this.
You know what's bullshit about the Virginia? They don't have all the decoys like with the.
Oh yeah, the bank of decoys.
Like to just yeet everything out the ass of your submarine when you're getting chased by torps. It comes in very
20 external decoy tubes.
Can we just say like, can we wait before we start launching torpedoes? Because I don't even know what.
We'll be waiting.
Everyone wait till 10:10 on the clock before you launch weapons.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
control acoustics. New contact.
10,
Bearing
like,
023 designated Sierra 5.
We got a little bit of distance, so I hope that probably won't happen.
Oh my god, the sonar rate is ridiculous.
Wait,
like ridiculously good or ridiculously bad?
It's
well,
ridiculous.
You got the azimuthal or whatever, don't you?
The answer is both, because I'm picking up so many contacts and I'm in a Russian I'm in a Russian vessel. This means there's at least twice as many, and that's baffling. Like this is an insane amount of contacts I'm picking up.
Yeah, it's a busy environment.
Hey, guys, don't forget about side chat.
Code?
D for Delta to talk in side chat. If you use A, we get to read your messages.
Guys, does the kilo have a toad?
No.
I mean, yeah, kilo.
No, the kilo does not.
No, the kilo
That's
is
probably why.
The Lada does, which is why I was suggesting the Lada.
The kilo is actually a
Probably
perfect
why
starting vessel.
Designated Sierra 6.
Probably why I can't find the total array thing, because
Yeah.
it doesn't have a fucking total array.
Control acoustics.
Gee, ain't that
New
a
contact.
bitch?
Bearing 04.
No total
Well,
and only 2 trackers. Good luck.
beautifully simple. If you
Control
don't know how to use the sonar on the
contact.
kilo,
Bearing
just turn in your dolphin wings immediately.
049. Designated Sierra 8.
Don't worry, I know how to use. I know how to use this thing. This is the thing. Remember, you showed me in a stream
A
how
long
to
time ago.
bloody use this thing. Yeah, it was a long time ago. I've forgotten everything, but
They're with
it's
it,
coming back to me.
I swear to God, if the Russians didn't fix the maximum speed for the Virginia, I'm gonna flip my shit.
You know what the funny thing about the word Virginia is? In like 7th grade, I was doing this one thing, and I had to rewrite the word. I was like writing a sentence down all the time, and the starting word was Virginia. But after a while, instead of writing Virginia, I wrote vagina.
Oh, great. Marginally Freudian.
And it's like...
I think Freud might have something to say about
that. And then I get my work back from the teacher like a day or two later. It's just like the words underlined in red
Control
ink.
acoustics.
I'm like, oh
New
shit.
contact. Bearing 000. Designated Sierra
Like
9.
13 years old.
It's deep.
Someplace deep. Someplace
deep. Someplace.
We need to watch that and do like a mystery science theory 3000.
We have a commentary track.
Can we like theoretically post that full thing to YouTube and not get like killed to death by copyright strikes?
No,
like
short answer.
No, you just have to do the commentary track and tell people to click play after a certain thing happens in the movie. Like after the Paramount mountain with the stars disappears, press play or something.
Control acoustics.
That's how Red
New
Letter Media
contact.
does it with their
Bearing
commentary
048.
tracks.
Designated Sierra 10.
10 sonar contacts already, and I'm just getting started, and I've still not selected them all yet. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I guess I should be looking at those. That'd be a good idea.
Like I'm really glad for TMA, auto TMA at this point in time. Let's put it that way.
Oh jeez, I have no idea how to fucking even manage that freaking magical beat.
Oh, Shazly is a freaking artist with TMA.
He is.
That shit.
That's what they tell me.
It's like it's like the most fun mini game ever for you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. It's just a mini game to help pass the time.
Stand the radio antenna. Senior watch, aye.
Check, what is it, side chat?
Yeah, I saw that. But if I'm playing multiplayer, all bets are off. You gotta use everything you got.
Damn it!
Shit just
kill I'll
happens.
get as a team kill now.
I'm used to being an American, but I'm looking for 60s. That doesn't. Well, no, 50s is what I meant to say.
I was gonna say, yeah, you keep looking for 60s, Shazly. You'll lose it.
That's what you should be doing.
All right.
Oh, and I've been playing Luami, so I'm used to those frequencies. Okay.
Oh god, that's right. This is why I don't mess with different mods.
Control acoustics. New contact.
I just did it because I didn't want to like kill myself playing Sicilian Wedding with reinforcement.
1.
Just remember, Shazly, it's along the it's up the street, not along the corridor.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing
No,
082. Designated Sierra 12.
Sierra 12. Jesus, come on, man.
Oh my god.
Right.
Okay, it's time to
Reference chat,
activate
my
the
team.
active, right? Wanna see
You got 3 minutes
activate
before
the active,
technically
right?
activity happens.
I should probably just set up this frequency sheet. I should just highlight the most common ships you see so it's easier to scroll through this frequency sheet.
Shazly, do you not have like a tablet or like an ebook reader or something like that?
No, not really. But I'm used to my method.
Okay. You do you.
You cannot broadcast link with a floating wire, but you can receive it.
That's right.
At least not. You may. I mean, I guess in theory you could broadcast it to anything above the horizon, but any other, basically anything that's on the horizon won't be able to see your antenna because of the curvature of the Earth.
I was going to say, let's face it, there's not really much that's on the horizon.
Yeah, I mean, you
floating
might be able
wires
to transmit something to a Hilo or a P3 or something.
Designated Sierra 14.
Are there any merchants in here?
Mm-hmm.
Many.
There's oilers and cargo ships and oil rigs.
Oh, cool, I just discovered a super tanker.
Excellent.
Uh-oh, who disconnected?
Control acoustics.
What?
New contact.
Was that
Bearing
Beetlejuice?
288.
Oh, yes.
Designated Sierra
Thank Christ.
5.
Wait,
I have streamer mode on Discord on, so I can't tell if anyone's
Control
leaving
acoustics.
or joining.
New contact. Bearing
Yeah,
0,
shouldn't be hanging out
4,
with
9. Designated Sierra 1, 6.
Oh shit, I forgot to turn it.
civilian.
Control acoustics. New contact.
Can I get extra
Bearing
points for
0,
sinking
2,
elevators?
9. Designated Sierra 1, 7.
I'm so happy the Virginia model is like half
Control
decent, and all the
acoustics.
LAs and
New
the Seawolf's
contact.
obviously
Bearing
very
3,
high.
5, 6. Designated Sierra
Don't
1,
you just
8.
right click own ship to turn link on?
I think it does it automatically.
For submarines,
like a-
for submarines, it's just assumed.
Okay. I got antenna up.
So as long as your antenna is up and
Control acoustics.
the
Oh, what the
contact.
fuck was that?
3,
That
5,
was
5.
fucking
Designated
loud.
Sierra
That was loud.
1,
Turn my game-
9. Control
turn my game
acoustics.
volume
New
down.
contact.
Left.
Bearing 3, 5,
probably
7.
the AI
Designated
elo.
Sierra 2, 0.
Oh shit, that was loud. Fuck.
oh, I heard that. Stand by, I'll identify it.
Fuck off, you loud bastard.
Alright guys, gave that has like the same ping as a
Control
torpedo, but it's a
acoustics.
different frequency.
New
It's like a
contact.
dipping
Bearing
sonar.
2, 8, 6. Designated Sierra 2, 1.
Hey, Shazly, remember last time when I just hammered Ben's ears to death? Just ping after ping, like 3 sonar boys in my active sonar.
Wait,
trying to
do I have a
remember.
floating wire?
That was a long time ago. That was
That's how you get Ben to like
There've been a lot of
frickin' come to
frustrating
your
matches
house and
between
get
now and then.
I swear to God,
Wait,
like Ben was about to come at my house and knock me the fuck out for that. It was hilarious.
Does the flippin' what do you call it, the kilo have a floating wire?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I was about to say
check
didn't.
messages. Okay. Never mind. I say that, then you literally just post that.
I was about to say because if it doesn't have a floating wire, it's basically a glorified World War II.
All right. So that I figured out the frequency for the pinging contact.
So, of note, in RA, you need to be a little shallower than periscope depth for your ESM and radio mass to work.
Do I get extra? Is it fine if my floating wire is just like extended too much and it's just like lying flat on the surface? Is that okay?
That's what you want.
Wait, is it on the surface though?
If it's flat, it's on the surface.
It looks like it's below the surface though.
God, can somebody shoot down that fucking helicopter? Hey, guy in the service, can you blow that fucking helicopter out of the sky?
0 meters.
I
Depth
think
control
it might
I.
be being done on purpose.
Why don't you just
Jesus
fire torque?
Why do they
in
have to give
direction?
it the Halloween torpedo ping?
Well, then it'd be even like worse because it's like even higher pitched, right? At least the one in.
Well, like
water
what I
just,
mean
like,
is they gave it the same sound that you hear in 3D space when the torpedo's locked onto you. It's not.
Right.
There's a higher pitched sound they use for like dipping sonars. I just mean like the sound that plays over your speakers when you hear. Oh, there you go. Oh wow. That is interesting. Okay.
You still have to promote things to the link, Shaz, so if you've got anything that you want to share, then it's there, but at this point in time, you can only do that with your antenna, not your wire, of course.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I haven't really been looking at the sonar too much. Just been trying to look at the map.
Wait, with the link data, like next to me is a boat, but okay, not next to me, but it's like quite a distance away.
What you would need to do,
yeah,
if you want to share that contact with everyone else who's on the link at the moment, you would need to come to radio depth, which is in your naval intelligence folder. Then you'd need to extend the mast, and then right click on that contact and hit promote to link.
But what if that contact's confidence is high and it's already been classed? Does it mean I've received it then?
Yes. That is a link that if you've had a blue dot or a red dot or whatever show up, and it's if you click on it, it says source link, then that is from the current contact information from.
Oh no, source passive bow. Yeah, never mind.
So in that case, then that is you. That's your detection. So if you wanted to share that with everyone else on your link data, you'd right click on that contact and hit promote to link, and then the next time they come to depth, it should be there for them.
Well, I'm getting wait.
Retract the antenna. Senior watch.
Oh, what if you're in an Udaloid?
if you're in a Udaloy, you actually there's I think it's in the it's under sensors. If on the picture of a megaphone, you turn link data.
Like I've received a Udaloy contact via link.
So that means someone has shared a Udaloy with you, be that the AI or one of your buddies. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like I'm picking up oil rigs here via link, and there's some boat way out of yonder going into Timbuktu in its direction.
You know, I'm way the hell out of Pearl.
Well, that's obviously the information that has been passed to you. It's only as accurate as whoever's figured out the solution in the first place.
Well, it's basically a car carrier way out of Pearl currently.
Okay, cool. Thanks for
sharing. One way the hell out of Pearl. Including one way the hell out of Pearl.
Go to depth 220 meters.
But wasn't Jonesy an MIT grad in the book or something like that, or a dropout or what?
I think it was Caltech.
Like he's a smart bastard in the book.
Yeah, he's smart. Way smarter than his own good.
What?
He's like, I joined the Navy because I thought this shit would be fun.
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, what's the shortcut key for Periscope, dude?
Shift 2.
P. Yeah. No, you're right. Shift 2. Sorry, I don't deal with shortcuts. I'm thinking of my Silent Hunter days. Sorry.
That's no problem.
Don't worry. I pressed P and it was like may not pause multiplayer game. Like, oh, sorry.
But you can just use a little quick launch speaker to lever left.
I prefer to use that, yeah.
Because
Control acoustics.
You don't want to be accidentally
New
ordering
contact.
surface or
Bearing
something.
029 designated
Or a
Sierra
head flank by
22.
accident.
A boat.
Retract the electronics mast. Senior watch.
Captain, we're cavitating.
So stop cavitating.
Captain,
Problem
we're
solved.
cavitating. You can hear us very well.
Very well, continue.
My diesel's currently at 3 knots. None of you can hear me. Basically, I think, hopefully.
You better hope so.
I mean, at 3 knots the diesel, if you can hear me, something seriously wrong.
That just means they're right behind you. It's fine.
All right, Ryan. We just unzipped our fly.
I was waiting for somebody to say something.
That bastard someone just flinches on blowing his ass to Mars. God,
That's an achievement,
awesome
man.
scene.
You managed to do that.
Wait, if a submarine has its doors, outer doors and inner doors open and the tube's flooded, and it dives down a bit, won't the torpedo fall out the tube?
Well, it doesn't fall out
I'm
the
sure
tube,
it has
it's
some
fired.
mechanism to keep it in until it fires.
Because it won't theoretically be a problem because it's not armed until you fire it.
Well, yeah, but you wouldn't just want a torpedo to come out of the tube, though.
Yeah.
Well,
The
sounds like something
lessons have been learned from that one.
Generally, they don't just drive around with their doors open. They pretty much just do that when they're going to fire.
But it creates excessive hull noise.
Yes.
It's funny. What is it? Do you think, like, when last do you think?
The fact that sonar sounds like a freaking active torpedo sonar is going to confuse me when an active torpedo actually starts pinging.
Yeah.
But an active has a faster rate, doesn't it, of pinging?
Well, the
It's
rate
the
itself
3D
is
sound that you
distance.
hear when that ping happens is the same sound that's being played by this sonar buoy right now. It gets more rapid as it gets closer to you. It's range gating.
I have so many contacts on my tracker right now. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's when you go ahead and
I'd just give it
yeah,
up.
take over Autochroma to get a cup of joe.
It's like sonar soup. Go process all this. I'll be back at tea time.
So it's when the captain actually can go sleep. Because you know the captain's always awake in every movie.
Who
That's
the
just
fuck
for-
is in that thing?
It's just a movie.
What?
What thing?
What is that?
Is anybody on our side in a... Never mind.
The answer is, if it sounds really incredible, you've probably misclassified it. If it sounds super incredible and it's like an Akula 2 behind you, then you're probably already dead, so don't worry, you got it wrong.
I have a Nimitz behind me.
Uh-oh.
You most certainly probably do not have an entire carrier.
That's fine. It's an image.
It's like, I'm detecting this carrier all on its own without the rest of the battle group. That's definitely a legitimate contact.
Definitely, yes.
It's like, wait, where's its escorts? Oh, they're not there. Nope, you got it wrong. Try again.
Always
currently
trust
tracking
the data.
a whale. You're currently tracking a whale.
A whale, Beaumont, a whale.
There, you had that invitation, FPS.
Chazly,
what you need in your actual edited video is a Red October reference counter, just to go ding ding every time.
Yes. But what I really need is I just need to dub the entire movie and just release that.
Map.
I nearly went to 0 meters.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 355. Designated Sierra.
Clicking,
2 3.
clicking. Okay, I'm at 90 now. I'm gonna click again to go to 100. 0.
Jesus Christ, this constant ping is demoralizing. Oh, what the fuck?
Wait,
that was a faster ping. What the fuck was that?
No, there's multiple buoys now.
Yeah.
Eric, can you tell that helo to stop dropping active buoys, damn it?
It's as if I had a helo up already. Takes
Bitch,
like 30
turn off
minutes.
active. God damn it, it's giving me brain cancer.
You're gonna go to sleep tonight and have nightmares with a ping in your ear every 5 seconds.
Let me.
Dude, I get nightmares just hearing sonar come up in the voice chat. I'm like, oh god, torpedo.
Hey,
It's
Chaz,
like, nope, just a fishing boat. It's like, oh, god,
Chaz, just record one of these pings in complete quiet and silence and make sure that's your alarm in the morning. I guarantee you will wake the fuck up every time.
No, I gotta do it so it happens every 10th of a second, like it's about to freaking hit my ass.
Ding, ding, ding.
What is it? Charles, you never ever. If you've seen the movie Dust Poet, right?
Yeah. I have not seen it in a long time. I need to watch it again.
Never set the alarm sound. Never set the alarm sound as your alarm before you wake up. I did it once, and when you wake up for a split second, you don't know who the fuck you are, where the fuck you are, and what the fuck you're doing. But then your brain remembers everything. And I got up and I looked around and I was like, I'm not on a fucking U-boat.
you enjoy your work way too much.
I'm up. Oh wait, I'm not German and it's not World War II.
That's right.
Oh wait a minute, I didn't get a time machine. Holy shit.
Oh my god, I was like, I'm going back to that annoying beeping sound from the default alarm sound to myself, and this is too realistic.
One of the main things I remember from Das Boat is when they're in the Mediterranean and they get figs, and the captain just devours his fig.
Well, what is
Yeah, as you do.
I thought it was a lemon.
Oh fuck!
Was it? No, the crazy guy on the boat's drinking lemon with milk or whatever.
Guys, I fucked up.
Great.
I was about to click lower the floating wire, and it's like, Captain, the radar wire has been severed.
Did you forget to bring your radar down?
Yes, I did. I was like, I'm gonna do it now.
It's okay, you don't need that anyway. You've got your floating wire. It's fine.
Oh shit.
You're now a lot more streamlined.
Wait, what's my floating wire?
Well, I guess you're gonna have to send someone up there to repair it.
Yeah. It's not the end of the world.
Nah, it's not the most embarrassing mistake I've done in DW.
As long as it's still your radio mast.
The most embarrassing one I've done is when I immediately commanded my my MH60 to immediately start moving on again, and I completely forgot to pull up the towed array, the towed hydrophone, and it just got ripped off at 100 knots, still in the water.
Yeah.
It's like, that'll do it.
Yeah. It's like, all right, time to go home. We're useless.
It's like, pretty much. I'm like, I'm almost out of sonar, boys. All right, I'm just gonna have to switch to the sonar, to the active and the passive sonar, the dipping sonar. Immediately rip that off after the first dip. Fuck. It's like, well, I guess I'm just carrying torpedoes for everybody else now.
Sorry.
Theoretically, the deeper I go, the more contacts I can detect.
The guns, they've stopped.
It's really annoying that there's not an entry in the USNI, the classification system for Sonoboy. I should be able to just put a Sonoboy as a contact on the ground.
But it doesn't really make a sound, it's more of a... Oh, shit!
That's the sound that I'm talking about. You should be able to hear that. And if you can, then that tells me that I should be marking that as a contact on the ground, so I remember to avoid it.
Whoa!
Whoa! Guys, for a second I heard a sound of a propeller between the two pings. I heard a sound of a propeller.
If you can hear a propeller, dive the fuck down. You're already dead.
Yeah.
Oh no! I'm at my broadband display, and I'm looking. My thing's on a contact, and I'm hearing a bloody merchant between the pings, and I'm like,
You get yourself underneath a vessel quickly.
The hell's a black shark?
Black shark, as in a biologic, or as in the...
It was on the active sonar frequency sheet, around like 30,000 hertz.
Oofed.
Might be some high frequency sonar bow mounted thing or something. Hugh. I guess I can't really tell you my plan because the enemy will hear.
You can pop your plan.
The enemy is at our gates. Now I'm Gandalf, no longer a hunter of October, but Lord of the Rings.
It's interesting because I'm hearing 2 pings, but my sonar is actually classifying.
Oh, there was a third ping. There was a third ping. Right after the second ping.
It's all 10,000. It's all sonar buoys still.
Oh yeah, it's a string of sonar buoys. We're going to be able to walk to the other end of the map soon enough. It's fine.
Is a black shark a torpedo?
Good question.
There's a black shark and a blue shark.
Black shark. We have 6 of us playing. Me
Doesn't
and
say the country of origin in the US and I. It's just in here.
Another gentleman, I forgot his name, sitting in the
this term of order crew or for my TMA, and like
on the other side we have
makes a bit more
2
sense.
enemy submarines, a Seawolf and a Virginia class, as well as an Oliver Hazard Perry that's clearly dumping all those.
Did they change it so you can hear pings when you're in the reference, or is that a multiplayer thing? That might be a multiplayer thing. Don't know what that torpedo is, or country of origin.
So Sierra 9 is sort of biologic. Shaz.
No one's launched torpedoes yet.
Yeah.
To your 2 o'clock, some 5 miles or so.
Control acoustics.
North of my
New
position
contact.
as well.
Bearing 290.
Do you have that as a
Designated
biologic?
Sierra 24.
Seems to be pretty much stationary.
Control acoustics.
2 o'clock,
New
so like
contact.
060.
Bearing 291.
060, yeah.
Designated Sierra 25.
Probably have it a couple of miles direct north of me.
That sounds bizarre.
I'm thinking that's a biologic.
Has to be.
Yeah, I'm going
what bearing am I getting that at? Yeah, there's nothing.
It's pretty close.
It's
pretty close aboard for us. I'm going to guess it's not something we need to deal with. It's times like these the USNI needs to be able to play back a sample of what that sounds like.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. Nothing's on that bearing on my map.
Yeah. I'm going to call it a whale just because that's hilarious.
I'm going to call it the spawn of Satan because it sounds terrifying.
Well, sadly, there's not an option in here for earthquake, so.
No, just click squall instead. It's close enough.
Close aboard! Don't worry, Phoenix. Don't worry, Phoenix. That'll come in soon. Sorry.
Why the hell? What is, my auto crew is classified a very far away contact as a Nimitz class aircraft carrier.
That's probably because the only thing it's got is the 60 Hz tone, so it's picking the first thing in the library. You'll have to do better than that, I'm afraid.
So I'm not going to be sinking the Nimitz anytime soon.
Span of Satan.
Probably not.
A black shark is an Italian torpedo.
Well, it's probably not one of those either.
That's according to chat.
Maybe it's just black shark.
The sharks have bred. They've created torpedoes, sharks.
Did you have anything against black sharks? Or you...
Oh, dread these computers. The fucking Russian.
Darn these computers.
Oh, have you seen that? Launch a fucking XBT in either a Virginia or a Seawolf, and it'll make that fucking noise.
The great thing about sonobuoy pings is that a sonobuoy is stationary, so you can triangulate it pretty well.
Yeah.
I'm just checking here.
Especially if you're moving across the
screen. Cooler 2. Who's in the Cooler 2?
That'd be me.
Again?
Hello.
Okay.
I'm in an Akula too.
One of us is an Akula too. The other one is lying. You can't tell which.
I meant like two, as in like also.
I know. Apparently, I require a sense of humor replacement. 100 hours maintenance is overdue. Ooh, what do we have here?
Sonobuoys are far away.
Indeed.
I like there's an option to assume a contact is friendly, like
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 340. Designated Sierra 26.
Yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what it's for. It's assumed friendly because you haven't proven otherwise. Because what you would do is, if you're doing your classifications in the sonar station, you would slowly move towards hostile, unless you could prove it otherwise.
Hetty was asking if Donnie's in the Seawolf again. Nope, he's in a Virginia. Oh.
Where the hell am I even going? I haven't even. When have you touched your courses today? I mean, your current course. Because I just left mine and I'm going.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I have changed my course.
I can neither confirm nor deny that I am or am not in this mission.
Chazly, you can neither confirm nor deny that you're a Russian.
They're true, very true.
Tovarish.
Yeah, hope not either, Mr. Argus, but I would presume not. No stream snapping, you bastards.
Yeah. I'm taking you guys on your honor system because it's worked so far.
I know where you all live.
I could be a massive shitbag. Hop on his stream on my fucking iPhone here.
Don't you?
I'm not doing it because I'm a good person. I could literally stream snipe you, Chazly, with the fucking UUMs. It'd be the funniest shit. But no, not really.
It could snipe me and.
It can be, Phoenix. There's a lot of things it can be. Yeah. I don't think it's going to be an attack hero in the Navy.
Damn it, Chelsea, you're not. Okay, there we go.
I'm getting debate on my side of the chat as well. The Black Shark's also a Soviet era active sonar. Somehow I doubt it's that. Because I would know if I turned my sonar on, because I'd be dead right now.
I'm looking at your stream, Chelsea, and I'm looking at to see if you've seen me.
Are you on Blue 4?
No, I'm on Up 4.
Carry on.
No. No, actually, yeah, your sonar hasn't picked up me up. Picked up me up yet. Yes, that's right. That's a sentence right there.
Words. Words in a string. That's a sentence. It qualifies. Don't worry.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 065. Designated Sierra 27.
Yeah, surprisingly, Chelsea hasn't actually picked any contact close to me.
A lesson I learned a long time ago is never tell people when you're going to the bathroom in a multiplayer match.
Especially when your live stream is running.
Yeah.
Well, I'm just looking at your stream now, Chelsea, and you actually haven't detected me yet.
I have.
No, because you're very far away.
I've detected the Udaloy anyway.
No,
if I detect you, Alex, that means that everyone else can.
if we have heard you with Russian hardware, you're doomed.
Well, I mean, going at the slow speed of mine, which I may not disclose for legal reasons.
Not for legal reasons, for health reasons. You want to live.
Fair enough. I mean, if you hear me at the speed of mine, I'm pretty sure you're either about to hit you either about to ram the back of my submarine or just putting seriously wrong.
Hey, CHKU Doocy. The waterfall display is a Luami thing? No, it's this is an RA thing. We're playing RA 1.46. And yes, Eric. No, Eric is in the Perry, Eddie.
Yeah, yeah.
Task saturation. 4, 3, 2. The amount of times I've been press ganged into taking the OHP when I've played other multiplayer events because nobody else wants to. Like, I can do it. I can also drive a car with my feet. Neither of them are good ideas.
I'll drive a Perry as long as I'm 100 miles away from the action going
As
fine.
this is a much better simulator in terms of accuracy, but quality of graphics is nowhere near, of course. But for me, it's never been about graphics. I mean, I like BMS over DCS, so graphics are nothing to me. I've been playing Sins of some description since the Atari ST, and that thing had a mighty resolution of 320 by 480 in color.
Holy hell. Why does your interface look different to mine?
Wait, what?
Indeed, Phoenix, there's been no news at this time. They're working on a new engine that may go to the private sector.
The Akula 3 gets a Mexi waterfall. So does the Lada. That was another reason to play the Lada. Lada has a waterfall as well.
Mistakes were made. To be perfectly fair, I actually like the circular display for certain things. It's not always good at showing you history, but it's very good at a glance letting you see what's around you in a more intuitive manner. So it's just a different way of seeing things.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it would be cool if you could somehow combine azimuthal with history, but I don't know that it can be done.
It would be nice if you could have a button that lets you toggle between them.
Yeah.
It'd be nice if a sub came with both.
I'm sure in real life they probably do to some extent. Because the bottom of the narrowband where you're like searching for frequencies is basically the azimuthal display, just linearized. It's just stretched into a line.
Yeah, that's fair. So Stavra, I don't have CMano and I really should get it, but I don't like the fact it doesn't have any user interface at all. I like some control of my weapons and equipment.
And it gives me a recommended 30 streamer, and it's like Saturday day live subs get Snapchat. I thought that shit was banned on Twitch.
I don't know if it's banned or not. It doesn't really matter much to me.
This is a Minecraft Christian server. There can't be any of this.
Phoenix, Russians are only OP with Squall if they're already in too close, and if they're in too close, then the NATO guys have been asleep at the wheel.
Oh no, the sun.
Squalls are actually not meant to be used as offensive weapons. They're defensive. They're basically to give you a complete line of bubbles along an entire bearing for you to escape from. It's not directable, Stabber. It's a rocket, literally.
There shouldn't be any prerequisites. North Fork Fisherman. Yeah, Argus. If you're not playing an Akula 3, or a Lada, or a Typhoon, everything else still has a circular sonar.
Yeah, case in point, if you guys want to see the circular saw, you can stop over my channel at some point in time, because I'm using that right now. And my life is meaningless. My life is meaningless pain right now. Welcome to Russia.
Yeah, without the lack of history, it's really hard to know what's going on because you can't see the history.
Yeah, I just have to think in four-dimensional chess right now, and apparently I'm not a Vulcan, so that's really difficult.
Just scream Khan, and you'll get Vulcan powers.
I'll just take this hammer off first.
No, it's fine, done. Oh,
oof,
history.
That's close. Sierra 27. This is ridiculous. 3 different sonar sensors all picking up the same shit over and over again. TMA, get this shit on lockdown, man.
Alright.
Do your fucking job before I come down there and do it for you and spend the rest of my day at the TMA station.
What is that? Alright, it would be helpful if I knew what I was looking for. No, we got...
What do we got here? Oh...
Obecny list.
Okay, I'm expressing extreme doubt that I've collected this correctly, because apparently I'm detecting according to the sonar operator, I'm detecting a Han class vessel. That is wrong. Sonar operator, you're fired. Try again.
Ham, we've got to
Control
save
acoustics.
Ham.
New contact. Bearing 357. Designated Sierra
That could
28.
be Alex.
Yeah, wait, what?
I need to get more detail for that one first.
Extend the electronics map. Senior watch, aye.
Oh, this is the colors of sonar that I hate. Orange on brown, or whatever the hell that background color is.
Ah, the amber look. Enjoy.
To make sure I'm not seeing shit, I'm gonna go to Periscope now.
So Staver, they don't officially have a nuclear equipped Mark 48 because that's a waste of time. What they did have was the UUM. Basically, they had a sub-rock, and this was a rocket-assisted torpedo with a nuclear depth charge on the end, because fuck you and 5 square miles around you. The only thing that could employ it accurately was the skipjack, because it had the 30 knots to run the fuck away from the other direction.
I don't know, what do you mean?
That's a perfectly legitimate way of having it, Zastaver, because that's how you allow yourself to dock in countries that don't officially endorse nuclear weapons. No, they won't confirm or deny anything involving nuclear activity, because the certainty is a very good thing.
Launch the radio mast, or...
Launch it?
Holy shit, mother of contacts. What the fuck?
If you want to launch the radio mast, dive to 300 meters and just hit the button. Pressure will take care of the rest.
Yeah. As soon as it raises, it'll be like, the radio mast has failed, sir.
NASA called, they're now tracking the latest satellite, Radar Mast 1.
I love how that voice is so like condescending when it says it's like, you fucked up.
Chief of the boat is going to would yell at you much louder if it wasn't for the fact you were the senior officer on deck.
Yeah.
It's like, what he says is, the radio mast has failed, sir. What he's actually meaning is, you're a fucking retard, sir.
Speak loud, we don't do keel hauling anymore.
I'm going to punch you in the nose, sir. This is so frustrating, because my hull-mounted sonar is detecting a single contact, and I have a really good idea of what it actually is, and it's not on the classifications list at all. It's everything else but what I think I know what it is.
Maybe that's what Mr. Argus is talking about.
Indeed. It's like, okay, we'll go with that.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 042. Designated Sierra 29.
Active intercept, baby. Looks like it still works after that crazy dive. I got destroyed a part of myself. So if I raise the radio mast, will I get all link data?
Only if you're at radar mast depth.
Which is?
Usually periscope depth, but if you go into USNI intelligence and click own ship information, it will tell you what depth your radio mast operates at. It's usually periscope depth or 1 meter above, but verify that before you break the surface and get detected. Easily.
Yeah.
Own ship information.
Yep.
It doesn't fucking give me shit.
Okay, so I'm not going to teach you to read, but bear with me a second. I'll grab that information for you.
It's in...
You're in a kilo, right? Or is it a kilo improved?
Never mind, I found it.
There you go.
Oh, it's 20 meters. Excuse me.
Should have gone Specsavers.
It's like 2 meters down.
No, not Granny. No, not Granny. I keep clicking Granny.
Phoenix, it makes
What?
sense,
What?
but
Did
also
somebody
that's a lot of. I would believe that being a lot of misinformation as well. Who is in the Kilo class again?
That'll be me.
Who is me?
That'll be
That's
Alex.
Alex.
Wait, did you just attack me?
No, I did not attack you. I promise. I'm on your
Control
team.
acoustics.
I mean, no, I
New
mean
contact.
detect me.
Bearing. 2,
I don't know.
8, 9. Sierra.
I'm going to verify
0.
that with you before I say that I have.
Maybe.
Ah, fuck! Sorry.
Did you just get pinged or something, Eric?
No, I got my hand caught up in a cable of my headset and
Oh, that sucks.
almost ripped my headset out of
New contact.
of my head.
Bearing. 0, 8, 7. Designated Sierra. 3, 1.
Alex, reference the site chat and tell me if that's correct or wrong. To within a mile. Doesn't have to be terribly accurate yet. I will not got much of an answer for you yet.
Wait, are you my enemy or my friend?
I'm your friend.
We are your friends.
That's why I'm telling you to look in our site's chat.
Okay.
Can you rig out both toter? No, you can't.
Control acoustics.
Ow.
New contact.
Ow.
Bearing.
Jesus
0, 2,
Christ.
7. Designated
What is
Sierra.
ow?
3,
Somebody
2.
hates my life.
Why is that?
I don't need ears. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh!
I mean, I'm only a sonar operator. Why on earth would I need ears?
Oh, I heard that through someone's microphone. I thought I was hearing that.
That's what I'm saying, Ben. Remember when Ben had that and we could hear the pings through his speakers?
Yeah.
It's like ping,
What
ping,
the
ping.
fuck is that sound?
Very high pitched sound.
That is a dipping sonar, gentlemen.
That's a dipping sonar, yeah.
Can someone just launch a fucking rocket at the thing?
Just end it.
Just end our misery.
Alex,
Shoot
press
me, asshole.
F1 and click emergency blow.
Just end it for me. I can't handle this. Wait, press F1?
Press F1 and then press
To start
emergency
we're sitting in
blow.
FPSChazly's channel.
And
so
start transmitting
if,
radar.
After this is done, if you want to get in on the
No,
next
just
round, join the channel, say hello, turn on
start
Nuclear Sports, and
activating-
make sure you have the latest version of Reinforced Alert installed as a mod.
Let me just see if your previous location of me was correct.
Don't worry about Phoenix, I'm aware of your personal situation as such, so take all the time you need. It's not a problem. Health first. Alex, did you get a chance to read my message?
I'm looking at it.
Are you able to
you're
verify that?
Fucking off. No, I'm not there. I'm
Within a mile of that.
Oh, I'm South African. You said mild, and I'm like, wait, what? Ah, God, that's loud.
Okay.
Maybe you should turn it down.
Yep. The scale in the there's a scale in the bottom of the map that's registered in nautical miles. If it's within 1 mile of that point, then
Holy shit. That is loud.
Somebody's making a fuckload of noise.
because it's quite simple. Either that's you or it's not you, in which case I need to know if I'm driving solutions or if I'm avoiding you.
I just sent a message.
Whatever the hell that is, at like. Let me see here.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing.
I'll put
0,
my
3,
location
1.
inside.
Designated
Is there a way
Sierra.
for me to
3,
change that
3.
sonar buoy sound so it's not a freaking torpedo sonar sound? Because that's annoying.
Sadly not.
There might be a way to.
Not without modding the game.
Yeah, I've opened up those sound aggregate things before to pull out sound files.
Get my message?
I do have your message. Stand by.
Please tell me you got my message and I didn't send it to Global. Because if I send it to Global, I'm just going to Alt F4 now because I'm pretty much dead anyway.
To be perfectly fair, that is a long way away from the contact I was prescribing, so that is not very useful to anything. That's fine.
I
No.
know. Like I said, I'm not even close. I'm quite a distance away from where.
I'm dealing with something altogether different. Don't worry about it.
I know that I have the same contact that you said, and I got 2 contacts there. Wait, no, the one is Link, and the other one's what I picked up.
Okay, so unknown, or sorry, the one that's not Link is probably not very new. If you click on a button that says age, and that's in minutes, not seconds. So if it says like 27, that's a 27-minute-old contact. It's probably not accurate.
Yeah, it's probably garbage at that point.
Yep. In short, I don't actually. Based on the color of that, I don't know if that was sent to global or chat. Did you press D before you started typing, or A?
I pressed D.
Then you're good.
Quickly, Donnie.
What?
Donnie, did you see anything? Did you see any message from me in chat?
What? I can't hear you.
No, there wasn't a message.
Donnie's dead.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My ears are bleeding.
Well, do this thing.
I'm gonna dive now.
Go to depth 0, 2, 1 meters. Depth control I.
I'm trying to lower my antenna first. Ooh, that might be
Please make sure you lower all your masts and antennas as you command anything below periscope depth. That is if you like to keep your masts.
Well, I lost my floating wire now. I lost my antenna now.
Oh well, you're blind.
God.
Good luck with that.
No, don't worry. I got my antenna still.
That's good. That's good, because that's going to be really hard to track you with link data otherwise. And given that you potentially are our eyes and ears up further north, that would be really handy if you could actually radio things back to us.
It'll be very handy if you do not die. Right?
I forgot I have wide aperture array.
Oh, you genius.
I'm just looking.
I forgot I have
at
features that I
contact
miss.
Screen here, and I'm like, it's surprised I'm not being detected by. Well, then again, I'm struggling to comprehend the quietness of a diesel here.
Okay.
Oh my god. I don't like that I'm becoming numb to torpedo sounds.
This is a concern, and a valid one at that. I'm just not going to hear it by the end of today. My ears will be just dead.
That's interesting.
Folks in my chat, is the chat
Control
loud enough,
acoustics.
quiet enough?
New
Does it
contact.
need to be louder,
Bearing.
shorter?
Jesus.
I'll see what
4-8.
changes I can make.
Designated Sierra.
Alex, check
Three,
the
data.
four.
I want you guys to be
Oh my
like
God.
myself.
You all got a torpedo in the water.
Yes, we do.
Fuck, is it coming to me though?
No, it's probably coming from the Hilo because the Hilo is AI and it will just do whatever the fuck it wants. Oh, there's a sub drop. No.
Check the team chat, Alex.
Urgently, as a matter of urgency, check your messages.
I see that, and I have a torpedo in the water. And
Control
I have
Oh,
acoustics.
God.
Loud explosion. Bearing 042.
Hello, sir?
Are you still
Are you
there?
still with us? Press F to pay respects.
Wait, maybe I'm savable? Am I still alive? Oh, yeah! I'm not dead yet! Oh, wait, no, I'm absolutely fucked. We have no control. Oh, wait, no, I'm dead.
Go to
Maybe
depth
I was
2,
savable.
0, 0
Now, who the
meters.
fuck
Depth
launched
control I.
Probably that Hilo. Ooh,
That
now
was
it's time to take
anticlimactic.
advantage of the washed out environment.
That was anticlimactic. My sub
Chaz,
was diving
urgent
down,
message.
and it hit the ocean.
Uh-oh.
Are you able to confirm that based on what you're tracking?
Oh, shit. Let me check.
Steer course 359.
Oh, maybe, ooh. Hello.
Yeah, I got your message back.
Hello,
No, sorry,
hello.
I can't move the frickin' ruler, is what I mean.
No, it's cool. It's not a problem.
Holy shit, my damn everything is just...
I'm getting the results from TMA Chazly, and it's auto TMA, so it may be an.
Negative.
Am I good?
Yes.
Thank God for
but
that.
You may want to divert.
I am. I'm making changes. Don't worry.
Oh shit! I see what happened here. Killed by
a weenie.
Oh fuck you, Eric. Open up the mission status. Own ship killed by Ford Eric with
Donnie, someone says you are a punk, Donnie. FSX Flyer 253 says you're a punk.
Who says I'm a okay, he's a little punk ass bitch.
It's like, what? I'm sorry, I can't hear you because you're at the bottom of the fucking ocean. It's all fair and love and war. When I sink your ass and for revenge, you'll be okay with it. It's fine.
I didn't sink nobody's ass.
Of the elevated noisy environment to shuffle a little bit.
Chaz, urgent.
You can hear it?
Yes, I can hear helo noises. Like in my actual headphones.
Oh.
Retract the electronics mast. Senior watch, aye.
Zastava, we're running reinforced alert.
So what do I do now? Just cry myself to sleep?
Pretty much. Oh, I know why. I know why, Chazly. Hey. It's probably a false alarm. Don't worry.
Oh, is it a contact?
It's the contacts that the system is describing for me.
Yeah, but it is worth noting that if something is actually there, you will be able to hear it.
Yes, that's kind of what I was alluding to there.
All right.
Feck. Okay, right. So I'm gonna fix that shit shortly.
Sir, we've been overflown by multi-engine turboprop.
Control acoustics.
Short transients close aboard.
006. Designated Sierra 35.
Okay, that's
in the water.
Pretty much.
In the water.
Pretty much.
Battle stations. Battle stations. Battle stations.
One thing, Shitty.
Prepare to launch full spread.
Ah, fuck.
Is dead?
You're fucked, bucko!
Get fucked. Dipping sonar. MH60R.
Oh, it's definitely one of those, like 120 million %.
Oh wait, is that the dip? Fuck.
That 14,000 tone that you're hearing is a dipping sonar.
Yeah, the very high pitched one is a dipping sonar.
The one that makes you legally deaf.
Torpedo in the vodka.
Torpedo in the vodka.
Well, the funny thing is the Russian word for vodka, for water, is vodka. So it's really that close.
It's vodka.
You think vodka is clear for no reason? For a reason? No.
Control acoustics. Contact. Bearing 341.
So they can't tell the difference.
Yeah, it's Russian word for water is vod, and then or vada.
So what the fuck does the ka mean then? Does the ka mean potato?
I don't know.
Water potato. So is vodka.
Spicy water. Fire water.
Chaz, urgent.
Oh Jesus. Okay.
Like I've got that on Toad.
Yeah, I got it, but
bearing rate is right to left, so just take that into advisement.
Yeah, I put it in the chat because someone might be able to extrapolate something from that.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 349. Designated Sierra 36.
They made the freaking floating wires long as hell, didn't they? In RA.
They made them absurdly long, in my opinion, but given that they're not used for ELF transmissions, they are absurdly long. Yeah, as a stabber, it's unnerving to put the least. That sound you just heard is the sound of Sonoboy.
Scusi. I wish the ocean topographical map was a little easier to read sometimes.
Don't you just wish it was readable?
That too. What I mean is, like, you can sometimes see that there are like distinct shades and difference, but then like their weird lighting shadow map.
Oh, I know.
Messes with that as well, but yeah.
Yeah, they're basically just illegible as far as I'm concerned. You're as well just running your mouse over the area and just getting depth plots.
Yeah, if I'm like bored in a single player mission, I'll actually draw out the contours myself with marks.
I know, I've seen that.
Seen me do it.
Yes, I have.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 353. Designated Sierra 37.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and do this.
Schazly, I've got confirmation of that contact. It's
what?
I've got confirmation of that contact, and it's not the greatest news in the world.
I figured not.
Stand by.
Stand by ion control.
Stand by, expect noises.
Hey, Eric, Mal, check voice.
Control acoustics.
Check
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 3.
I'm having a stroke.
Control acoustics.
Try not to do that. It's bad
contact.
for your health,
Bearing
generally.
344. Designated Sierra 3.
I don't know, honestly. I haven't picked it up. It's that link, so I'm assuming my helicopter picked it up. So I guess it could be okay.
Roger, Dodger.
What we got? An origin.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 333. Designated Sierra 39. Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 348. Launch countermeasures. Sierra Capitan 40.
Oh, god damn it.
It's getting busy.
Set revolutions for 25
Yeah.
knots. Propulsion I. Launch external tube 6. Yes, Capitan. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. Launch countermeasures.
The hydrolocator is broken. The radio wire has been severed. Captain, the electronics mast is not functioning. Captain, the radio antenna is broken.
You dead?
Mast has failed.
Dead, but I'm probably going to be.
Engines ahead flank. Steering guide. Control acoustics.
Missile.
Bearing 026. Control acoustics.
Missile.
Bearing
We can talk about
026.
sea lances.
Control acoustics.
Missile.
Bearing 026. 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 Control acoustics.
Missile.
Bearing
God.
026.
Someone's on
What is-
Control acoustics.
Yeah, what is happening?
New
Yeah,
contact.
it's not
Bearing
me, though.
354. Designated
have
Sierra
understand
41. Control acoustics. Loud explosion
Hello,
on the
alien
bearing
head.
of Sierra 9. Control acoustics. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 344. Control acoustics.
Missile
Bearing 065. Control acoustics.
I'm not
Bearing
kidding. What the fuck?
065.
Yeah, that was me. That Utalo is a fucking loss.
No, the Perry's not about to get wrecked. Holy shit.
Fuck, the music got loud all of a sudden.
Oh, I haven't listened to the music in Dangerous Waters in
Launch
years.
tube 3. Yes, Capitan. Launch tube 4. Yes, Capitan.
It's crazy.
Launch tube 6. Yes, Capitan. Launch tube 5. Yes, Torpedo is running normally. Launch tube 8. Yes, Capitan. Torpedo is running normally. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. Control acoustics. Tube 5 wire has been cut. Control acoustics. Wire has been cut. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. Control acoustics. Tube 3 wire has been cut. Control acoustics. Tube 4 wire has been cut. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. 114.
Oh shit, that was fun.
Ah, shit. The torpedo went for the decoy, didn't it?
Go to depth 251
I have no idea, but
meters.
I'm not taking a
Depth
chance.
control I.
I think it did. Well,
That's just great. Everything is broken.
At some point I need to time how long the reverberations from an explosion are.
crap.
Jesus Christ, I am so fucked. Snorkel mast has been damaged. 8,618 seconds to repair. Great.
Oh my god. 2.5 hours.
Propellers have been damaged. Speed limited. Time to repair 736 seconds. That's okay. We can wait.
Yeah, send out the divers. We got this. Just buff it out. Just wipe the propellers down a little bit. We'll be fine.
It's okay, man. You don't have to worry about steering away from the divers because the rudder's been damaged. Maneuverability is limited. Time to repair 8,237 seconds. It's crazy. I'd give you link data, but floating wire's been damaged 8,601 seconds. I'm effective.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
The good news is my pressure
I'm
hull is
not.
intact. The bad news is I'm basically a large combat ineffective torpedo magnet right now.
Yeah, the only thing why I'm sorry is because I don't have any more torpedoes left on my team.
To finish
Pretty
it
much.
off.
and
basically
the
screwed.
last one went for the fucking decoy and not for you.
Oh, Jesus.
Sad face. It's about time to
Yeah, really.
Control acoustics. Loud explosion. Bearing.
But
3,
my
4,
second,
6.
okay, my second
Control
is nowhere near.
acoustics. Loud
Car,
explosion.
someone's,
Bearing.
that's alright, my
3,
Coron
4,
got shut
6.
down. That's fun.
Oh, brilliant. Good.
Coron,
this
you had
should
one
be-
job,
I
you
should
did it
be
well.
doing this.
Hero of the Soviet Union for you. I would deploy, I'd quite happily, in fact, deploy countermeasures, but I don't have any, so they're broken too.
This is the time for auto crew.
Yeah, absolutely.
God.
Man, that's wicked. I wish I could tell the auto team maybe like, no, don't mess with that contact. That one's fine.
Please don't fuck with that one. We're fine with it.
Tyson RA, the automatic torpedo in the water range is reduced a lot. Since the stock game is pretty much 100 miles away, torpedo in the water! But in here, they don't tell it to you until it's almost too late.
Yeah, in Reinforced Alert, torpedo in the water is basically you're going to die in a minute.
Yes.
4.
Launch external tube 2. Jest, Captain. Launch external tube 5. Jest, Captain. Torpedo in the water. Launch external 0. Jest,
Dumb questions. What happens when you get outside the
running
mission?
normal. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normal. Control acoustics.
Nothing, I hope.
Torpedo is running normal.
Because I didn't see it and now I'm too slow and fat to turn in time.
That's fine. Just try your best to stay inside of it.
Okay, so it's not like, hey, you die now.
No, you won't just like hit the frickin' annihilation barrier or whatever.
Good.
Control acoustics. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 0, 1, 4. Set revolutions for 35 knots. Propulsion I.
That's interesting.
Okay, so let's see if these Corons do their job. As far as I'm concerned, if they keep firing torpedoes at me, that's fine, because they're not firing torpedoes at Chazly.
Yeah, I don't know if you noticed,
Хорошо, good.
Хорошо. Отлично. 6205, 6115. That's a big difference.
139.
Give me a ping, Vasily.
One ping only.
Okay, there.
Chazly, just like ignore everything to your southeast. Like, you're just not going to detect a single thing at that point.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, hello, Preston.
Yellow.
Hello.
Presto! It's beer time!
I got some beer, but I don't have my computer.
You don't need your computer where we're going.
To the future.
I'm going to immediately regret this
sure,
sentence.
future.
Future beer drinking, and by that I mean in like 3 seconds.
I think the only thing that's actually working right now is my periscope, so I'm basically a World War II vessel right now. In fact, no, I'm
It's
even
not
worse.
like
I don't even have sonar.
The narrowband is full of like 30 contacts at once. You can't even see anything on it.
Indeed.
All right, you figure it out, Mr. Sonar guy.
I am drinking some Bass beer. It's the world's first pale.
Control acoustics. Loud explosion. Bearing 0.
Torpedoes
0,
are
Are you
far from a
serious?
trap.
Control acoustics. Loud explosion.
You know what?
Bearing 0, 0,
Corons,
5.
they are super effective.
I could use myself one of them. Oh, it's gonna take so long. I already committed.
The only downside is I'm actually kind of running out of them now. I'm basically using them as decoys, which I probably should not be doing.
Oh, that's fine. I mean, stuff's blowing up on them. Instead of you.
Corons, you have one job. Die for me. Okay.
Oh my god. Oh gosh. Boxing myself in here. Yes, Rick Tigo. We need Tupolev to go Leroy Jenkins in here.
Launch external
the contact
tube 1.
shoot
Yes,
I
the
happily
captain.
would.
Launch external tube 3. Yes, the torpedo is running normal. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normal.
How many of those active mobile decoys did you spray?
Shortly, in short order, not enough.
1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it could be a miss stuff, but
Oh my god.
Man, these Corons go forever. Oh my god, I can't believe that worked. Nope, it didn't. Shit. I can still hear pings. If I can hear pings, I'm still about to die.
Hey, Cod Raven. Not sure. It might be the last one.
Oh, we're getting some speed now here. Oh boy. 28 knots.
What if I could, Chris? What if I could?
If I go any faster, I might actually get warned I'm cavitating soon.
Ear tish.
Alright,
time to play guessing games. Okay. Okay. Here goes a whole bunch of nothing.
Go to depth 151 meters. Depth control I.
That's fine.
Go to depth 090 meters. Depth control I.
Interesting.
Control acoustics. We are cavitating.
Oh, apparently we're cavitating. Number of fucks given 0. I don't care anymore.
alright.
Okay, well here goes nothing.
Oh boy. Oh, that's interesting. I hear that.
You hearing that? It's the sound of me acting desperately.
That's the sound of the spawn of Satan.
Launch tube 1. Yes, Captain. Launch tube 2. Yes, the Captain. Launch tube 3. Yes, Captain.
What?
Launch tube 4. Yes, Captain. 097. Control acoustics. Loud explosion. Bearing 097. Control acoustics. Explosion. Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 324. Designated Sierra 42.
What is going on?
Explosion.
That's everyone shooting at my
Mild
curtains.
explosion. Bearing 9 seconds. Control acoustics. Explosion. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally.
Man, my
Control
current was
acoustics.
shot like 4
New
times.
contact. Bearing
Dipping
033. Designated Sierra 43.
Captain, we're cavitating. Well, then stop it, you dickhead.
0 meters. Depth control I.
Whereas me right now is like, for Captain, we're cavitating. Carry on.
Yeah. Go faster.
Go faster. Inquire with the engineer if we can go to 110%.
Inquire to the engineer about going to 105% of the reactor. Captain, what's wrong? Where are we going?
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 065. Designated Sierra 44.
None. What's this? $55.
These are the arts of a desperate blind man. Oh. What are you doing? I may have a lucky hit here. Don't turn away. You turn away, I know we're wrong.
Clean this up.
Damn it. I'm wrong.
Steer course 344.
Oh my god.
Ooh, I have my towed array, my active intercept, and my cylindrical array back. Good news! I have my cylindrical array and my towed array back.
Очень хорошо.
Bad news is I'm traveling at a really fast knots, and that's really useless to me right now.
Yes.
Done. Could you to the
Control acoustics. New
What?
contact.
Oh,
Bearing 174.
I was
Designated
shooting at
Sierra
the thing that was
45.
shooting at me. I think that was shooting at me.
And the other message?
Nothing happened, so I assume it either shut everything down or they just disappeared into the aether. I don't know. RA is silly.
Okay.
You're tracking something, alright.
What?
Pretty much, Phoenix. Pretty much.
Chazly, how many torpedoes did you launch at me?
None.
Why do I doubt that?
You do realize that UGSTs have a really long range, and I'm still able to fire torpedoes, right? Like, that's about the only thing of my systems that are functional, and even a blind squirrel finds a nut every now and then.
Oh, that's...
Jesus Christ.
When you see the shot, when you see that shot, like that, this is literally like a 16 nautical mile shot. I can't believe I've acquired anything.
.5 miles.
Someone is honking like crazy outside of my window.
Tell your buddy to honk if he loves explosions. Ah, they died. They died. Massive, massive disappointment.
Oh, wow.
Control acoustics. Loud explosion on the bearing of master 3.
Oh dear.
I got no idea what's going on.
That's okay, neither do I. All I know is I'm shooting in the general direction of the millions of torpedoes that arrived at my location.
A civilian UGST, yes. Will I be able to hear the Seawolf in time if the Seawolf's going faster than me?
Oh wow!
The pinging, make it stop!
Nope. I don't need your ears anyway. Shut up. Nope, no ears for you, comrade.
Whoever is at bearing 270, you are a fuckstick. Holy shit.
Set revolutions for 25 knots. Propulsion I.
Alright, time to drop it at warp speed and pray.
Set revolutions for 6 knots. Propulsion I.
That's really all I've got. I've got weapons.
Control acoustics. We have
acoustics.
stopped cavitating.
So
Control acoustics. Okay. Torpedo in the water. Bearing 027. Control acoustics. Torpedo in the water. Bearing.
Yeah, I don't think it's really Donnie. Because I tried something and it didn't do anything.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 025. Designated Sierra 46. Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 031. Designated Sierra 47. Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 328. Designated Sierra 48.
Jesus Christ. Stop. Just turn off your actives for a minute. I'm going to go insane.
No, you're not. You would never go
insane. Let me turn it off for a moment because you're friendly.
Just remember,
this is like
friendly
psychological
fire.
warfare.
Yeah. Fortunately, I've worked 10 years in retail. Your mind games do not work with me. I play mind games for a living. Okay, 5 through 8, 1 through 3.
Isn't working in retail really shit?
Death charge. Yeah, why not? Let's, for the shits and gigs, this guy, the subsurface. I'll let me snapshot this fucker. There we go. How much air do I have left, actually? Yeah, I got plenty. It's good because I'm not going to be able to recharge anytime soon.
Launch tube 5. Yes, Captain. Launch tube 1. Yes, Captain. Launch tube 6. Yes, Captain. Launch tube 2. Yes, control acoustics. Launch tube 7. Torpedo is running normal. Launch tube control acoustics. Yes, Captain. Torpedo is running normal. Yes, control acoustics. Torpedo tube 3 has turned off. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally.
Who died?
Nobody yet.
Who died? Huh? Why do you think that?
Control acoustics. Contact. Bearing 269.
Go to depth 280 meters. Depth control I.
Control acoustics.
Go to depth
Loud explosion. Bearing
0 Depth control I.
Mission is to kill all sons of bitches, Arnav Pits.
Right now, my mission is to survive and hopefully kill things that are trying to kill me. Like that is my goal in life right now, is to survive.
Fire explosions northeast.
I'm sorry, Donnie. Someone is disconnected.
Not guilty.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Whoa.
Well, I hope that got somebody's attention. Sounds like it.
Hello, Lucy. What is that?
Jazz, am I creating enough noise for you?
Every time I try to get a sense of what's going on, something blows up.
Yeah, sorry about that. I'm just trying to... I'm doing anything I can, which is the maximum amount of aggression possible right now.
No, it's fine.
It's really the only trick I've got up my sleeve right now.
Lucy.
Control acoustics.
Americans.
Loud explosion.
Oh shit!
Zero,
shit,
one,
indeed.
1. Control acoustics.
Ow,
Loud
that
explosion
fucking
on the bearing
hurt.
of mass 6. Control acoustics. Loud explosion. Bearing 328. Control
Wow.
acoustics.
What happened?
Contact.
I can't
Bearing
believe that worked.
310.
I can't believe it's not butter.
I can't believe it's not SeaWorld.
I would not be opposed to using a declip, but I don't know how they work, so I don't want to try and figure it out.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 309. Designated Sierra 49.
Holy shit, I can't believe that worked. You know that shit, don't you?
What is down? Oh, okay, that's a buoy. Oh, there's a cat.
That was perfectly noised.
I'm fighting the Imperialists, Lucy.
Oh fuck! I can see this. I can see these torpedoes converging. Someone is ultra fucked. Oh wow!
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 262. Designated Sierra 50.
Yes, I have cats. 2 cats.
If I can just get one kill, I will die happy. Hell, I'll surface the boat.
I can just do anything. I haven't even had anything resembling a solution yet. Oh, hello.
Go to depth 100 meters. Depth control I.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey there.
Checking in from O'Hare. Update me.
It's a clusterfuck.
I'm basically firing everything I've got because I have no sensors at all. Because I took a torpedo hit. And
you got Presto running around in an alpha?
No.
No.
Ugh.
Such luck.
No such luck.
I'm most disappointed by the fact that I traded my existence in a mic for this.
Yeah.
You're right though. There was never a point in me ever actually having the depth for that, so that's fine.
Lucy, what do you want? I'm fighting the Imperialist.
Control acoustics. Contact. Bearing 328.
What is that?
Splash 328. Probably a torpedo. I'm very probably about to be very dead.
Oh, you actually saw Splash, like it's an call out Splash?
Hey, Charlie, I think you should have done a quick repair, because holy shit, everything's broke.
Yeah, maybe. What? No, that's not right. It's not Type Condoroga. Oh. Oh, interesting. Oh, yeah. Not sure which. That one. Okay. Message.
See? Yeah, that wouldn't be difficult. I'm making no attempt to be quiet anymore.
No, you cannot chew my headphone cable, Lucy.
Lucy's good. Does your house have speakers? Because I bet Lucy is very confused hearing that.
Control acoustics. Torpedo tube 4 has turned off.
Ah.
Oh my god, dude. These frickin' son of buoys. Lucy, get out of here.
Someone's deploying like 11.1 billion of them right now.
I know. The AI, when they just start dropping.
Control acoustics.
Oh my god.
Loud explosion. Bearing 327. Control acoustics. Tube 8. Wire has been cut.
Oh shit! I got somebody.
That's interesting though. I didn't get any washout.
Oh man, I'm really annoyed because I missed where that hit. Because I now can't direct other things to it. Oh, never mind.
Oh, okay. That's that one right there. Some torpedo went sailing by.
Soon. Mystery of that shit.
Okay, let's get down to business to defeat the Huns.
This is a bit where I find out I've been hunting a civilian vessel this entire time. That'd be hilarious.
Kill the fishing boat.
Kill it with 3 UGSTs. Because fuck you and your life rat.
It hits the life raft.
I can't do anything. I'm just sitting here.
Alright, let's go ahead and do some of this.
Somebody please turn off the goddamn active sonar.
What's that? You want sonar?
You want more sonar?
All I hear is pinging.
I can make that so, don't worry.
Ah, God!
I'm sorry, I heard you like sonar, so I decided to sonar. Well, you sonar, so you can sonar.
You
sonar.
fucking bastard with your fucking...
You can't prove a thing in court. You guys started this shit.
Whoa.
So
someone just let off all their freaking sonar buoys.
Well, I got nothing left. You're mistaken, Chazly. I just went active because I'm out of ideas.
No, I just saw like 6 sonar buoy pings at once. Oh my god!
Stop.
Nope. Not gonna do that.
You're supposed to use die casts once you've localized. Do not search sonar buoy.
Somebody, right now Peter is going apeshit, so that's fine.
Holy Christ.
Hey, we're Russian, leave God out of this.
Is that Oodaloy being aggro as shit?
Okay.
Heyo. Whoa. 205.
Whoever's in the Seawolf, this is some next level fucking cold waters bullshit right here.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ.
I did tell you I was out of ideas.
just got a message from somebody saying that they called me a punk on Twitch. What the fuck?
What?
What?
Some random person just called you a punk?
From Twitch. Actually, I'm gonna watch it now since I really can't do anything, and I'm not gonna tell anybody where you guys are. I'm just bored.
Carry on.
Why can't you do anything?
Because he's broken.
That's interesting. Is that true?
I think my second helo is bugged. I can't launch it. It's only at alert status 30.
Yeah, you can change that to alert status 5 first.
Yeah, I clicked it and it's blinking, but it's never changing.
That's because it's going to take 30 minutes to get to alert 30.
Yeah, but I have it had it set for like an hour, so directly after I launched the first helo.
I'm officially out of ideas.
Me too. So I just land my first helo and rearm it, and hopefully that takes less than an eternity.
Let's see here. Should I? Okay.
I really shouldn't do this, but it's no reason not to really.
Nope. Nope.
Control acoustics.
Ooh.
Tube 6 wire has been cut.
The hell is number 6?
No, it ain't that.
Launch tube 1. Есть, Capitan.
False contact.
Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally.
Bye-bye. Go, Squall, go.
Something.
Bye-bye.
Okay, I guess so. Alright. Whoa. What is that? Oh.
Control acoustics. Torpedo tube 5 has turned off.
Did you figure that one out?
Yeah.
I was like, I can hear you go, what is that? I know what that is, because I fired
Just
it.
making sure it's not
Control
coming.
acoustics. Torpedo tube 7 has turned off.
Oh my god.
Engage the caterpillar drives.
If only.
Oh, Seawolf USS. This is interesting.
Okay, I'll be back in just a second. So short bio break, back in a moment.
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
Where's Presto?
I'm there.
My beer is coming to an end.
How sad.
Hold on a sec.
Something is bugged. Because that's something. What is that? Cool. That. Cool one. They're not both the cool ones.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 075. Designated Sierra 60.
Oh, I think I figured it out. I think one of these is a decoy. That's the only thing that makes sense.
Okay. So 3%.
Come in. There you go. No, wrong.
Control acoustics. New contact. Bearing 346. Designated Sierra 61.
Oh boy. Okay, dokie.
Go to depth 0, 2, 1 meters. Depth control I.
Interesting. Maybe. What's that? Okay, things seem to have quieted down a little bit here.
Yeah. Well, it helps that I'm actually starting to get sonar now, so...
Yes, I'm actually tracking things now. In addition to getting pinged by a bajillion things every 3 seconds. Okay. I think I know where you are, Doug.
Yeah, just listen to the sound of a completely mauled Hercule too. Start to run out of inventory when mine starts showing up in the options list.
Yeah, it's somewhat ideal.
What noise? Oh, great! Now I've got my conformal back up as well.
Oh, very nice.
I'm not completely deaf now.
Ugh.
Launch tube 2, jest, Kapitan. Launch tube 3, jest, Kapitan. Control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally. Control acoustics. Loud explosion on the bearing of master. 3, control acoustics. Torpedo is running normally.
Damn!
What happened?
Something to wash out all my sonar.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. What you talking about?
Control acoustics. Loud
Jesus.
explosion on the bearing of master. 3. Control acoustics. Loud explosion
What's
on
going
the
on?
bearing of master. 3.
What's blowing up?
New contact. Bearing 330.
Oh, this is too funny, Chazly.
What's that?
I found a submarine! Oh, that's hilarious. I found a submarine and it's on the surface, so guess what? There's no photography for it. That's amazing.
Oh, it's on the surface.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I've been avoiding periscope depth like the plague.
I didn't really have a choice. I don't really have a decent sensor otherwise. Okay, this is gonna be funny. Prepare tube 8. Get the squall out. I need my hitting stick.
Get the surface missiles out.
I don't even have any loaded right now. I wasn't expecting that.
That's good for me.
No, it just means you get to sink from below instead of above. That's fine.
I bet / hope you're nowhere close to me.
Push it up, push it up.
Jesus. It's too close. I'm 2,000 meters away from it.
Oh my god. That means I'm close too.
Oh, okay, hang on. You know what? I'd promote it to the link, but my radar and shit just does not work.
Do boo do do boo boo. Do do do. Do do.
Alright, fuck it, I'm too close for squalls. There's a sentence I never thought I'd ever hear. It'd be too funny to do, but I don't think it'd work. I was going to deploy a Sizzler ESW, a sub-rock on from above, you know? That'd be just too close, funnily enough. That would have been just too funny. That Poncho Spectral, that is definitely not me. That would be Chazly who's playing with me.
Control acoustics.
Whoa.
Loud explosion on the bearing of
Launch
Master
countermeasures.
3.
Yes, Capitan.
Holy god, my countermeasure system works now. That's bad.
No, I should actually really stay like this. Oh.
Engine stop. Steering aye.
Go to depth 041 meters. Depth control aye.
What nonsense is this?
Rudder left, steer course 300. Steering guide.
Control acoustics. Tube 2 wire has been cut. Control acoustics. Tube 3 wire has been cut.
Probably oil rigs. Oh. Yeah, I'm not sure what the heck's blowing up. I don't know what this is. It's not making any noise. This is a biologic.